Hello everyone and welcome back to JCTV. As always, I am Chris. Um, you might notice that today I'm actually full screen and we don't have any gameplay going on anywhere. Unfortunately, that's because I'm not able to actually show any of the footage at this point because I was the way that the game is structured. I don't have a spot in it where I can show you. That's not going to contain spoilers. Um, so in the interest of not spoiling any of the game content, I'm going to just do just me for Deadpool, which that's actually the game that we're going to be reviewing today because, as I promised, Valentine's Day, Deadpool review comes out. Now, unfortunately, we're a little bit late, which I do apologize for. However, there were some time constraints. I wasn't able to get this review up and done as soon as I had hoped. Um, but here I am, and I'm doing it. So we've got another review now. Because I don't really have any gameplay to show you guys at this point, um, this review is going to be fairly simple, fairly quick. Um, just because there's not a whole lot that I can show you. Um, anyway, so let's hit the storyline first. Um, in the storyline, Deadpool has decided to basically make his own video game, and um, he's partnered up with Real World, High Moon Studios, which is the maker of the game, and um, and so he is not only aware of the fact that he's in a game right now, he actually plays on that in a few parts. I'm not going to go into detail because it'll obviously spoil it for you. But for those of you who aren't really familiar with Deadpool, there's a lot of swearing, there's a lot of blood, there is a lot of sexual content, there is a lot of general shenanigans. So, um, definitely not a game to play, you know, around people who may or may not judge you. Um, having said that, it is a very fun game. It is a shoot 'em up. Um, and in terms of gameplay, it is a progressive storyline. You play from one end to the other, you know, through levels. There's no free roam. There's no, any kind of anything like that. It's just you playing through a story, and when you get to the end, then you're at the end. Um, and you're able to go, of course, go back and once you've unlocked and beaten a level, you're able to go back and play it again in any order that you like, which is very fun. Um, and there is RPG elements to it because obviously you have to be able to gain strength as you progress through the game. You're able to collect what are called Deadpool points, which are basically how you unlock upgrades and additional weapons. Right off the bat, in the very beginning of the game, you only have just your basic three kinds of weapons. There is there is your melee weapon, there is your gun, and there is your trap or grenade. For the melee weapons, there's three of them. There is the dual katanas, there is the dual kunai, and there is the dual hammers. The sword is obviously your balanced. It's, the one you start off with, it's, got decent damage and decent speed. The kunai is obviously your very fast one. It's very fast, hack, slash, and dash, people up. And then your hammers, of course, are your just brute force, just smashing things apart, kind of thing. And aside from animations, each weapon really does not feel very different in terms of melee. They're all gonna, decimate through people. It's all gonna, be nice killing fun for you. And then you have your guns, which you start off with just dual pistols. After that, you move to dual shotguns. Then you move to dual submachine guns, and then after that, you get this these big I want to call them like phaser rifles. They have like a charge that you're able to get where it, does like a charge burst where that just blows everything apart. Um, Personally, I favored the shotgun. I found it to be a lot more fun to just kind of whip out and blow things apart. It was kind of fun. But, I also can't aim. I'm terrible at aiming. Um, so there's that. Um, which thankfully there is actually a lock-on for aiming. It'll snap and, aim at whatever. Which it really helps because there are flying enemies that you have to be able to shoot. And if you don't have that lock on, you can't shoot them at all. um, but it's a fairly fun game. I would say I have let me actually check how long I've been in that playing this game. Let me bring it up real quick. Recent. Where is it? Hold on. I have a big Steam library. Hold on. I currently have about 8 hours into the game, and I've um, gotten fairly far into the storyline. Um, I found it's a lot of fun. Um, there's a lot of uh, nice, funny references. There's a lot of crude humor. Um, there's a lot of just kind of weird, quirky things that you can do. Um, but all in all, it's a pretty fun game. I highly recommend it. If you're a fan of Deadpool, which since the movie just kind of blew away all box office records within the past couple days, so odds are there's going to be a lot more Deadpool fans running around. Um, if you like Deadpool, you know, give the game a shot. Um, it's about $40 usually on Steam, but you can get it for 20 right now. It's actually on sale. Um, and I would recommend that you get it on sale for 20. It's about a $20 game, I would say. Um, you'll get quite a bit of fun and joy out of it, but don't expect it to be a Skyrim. You're gonna play through it once and then you're probably gonna be bored with it. You might play if you're, if you really like it and you really enjoyed it, you might play it 2 or 3 times, but you are gonna get bored of this game. You're not gonna sit here and play it forever. It's not a Call of Duty, it's not a Skyrim. You're not gonna play through it forever. You're gonna play it once, maybe twice, and that's just it. But so in terms of replayability, it's not really there. You're gonna, play through it once, give yourself a good laugh, and then that'll be it. Um, so, I would say rent it if you're able to rent it, or borrow it from somebody if they have a physical copy. If you want to play it on console, I would recommend that you get, a physical copy of it from, say, a friend, or maybe see if you can rent it from GameFly or somewhere like that. But other than that, I would say either rent it or get it when it's on sale, because it's a $20 game or a rental game. I can see you can play through it for a day or two and have fun with it and enjoy it, and that'll be it. Um, but, don't pay full price for it, honestly. But having said that, I would say that if I had to give this game a score, I would give it probably a 7 out of 10. They did a pretty good job with the story. They did really well with the level design. They're pretty diverse. It's a little hard to find your objectives sometimes of where you're going. Um, there's not really a map at all. There's a radar, and I think that's about it. Um, but all in all, it is a good game. I would give it probably a 7 out of 10. Rent it, get it when it's on sale, you know, play through it once, enjoy it, say you've played it, that's about it. Um, Now, currently I have not actually beaten the game. I will put that in there. I have not beaten the game yet. I'm very close, but I have not beaten it. Due to due to some scheduling conflicts, I have not been able to beat the game up until this point. But um, I do recommend that you guys play through it. I've played through most of it, as I said, and I've got a pretty firm grasp on it. It is a very fun game. I recommend you guys get it. Um, so I think that concludes this video game review. This is Chris with JCTV signing off. I will see you guys later.